Hello, this is Miguel Leria, and this is my presentation on the Allegory of the Cave by Plato. Truth as malleable as Plato. In Plato's Allegory of the Cave, he poses a scenario where false reality is perceived as the sole truth. Many would like to believe that they can discern a fabrication from reality, but the beauty in this duplicity lies in the fact that this simply is not the case. Unless active steps are taken to amass knowledge from all different parts of the world and from different perspectives, the power in society today sits in the lap of those who can control narratives or the perspectives in which a truth can be presented. Is it simply outlier weather events? Or is it a culmination of years of ignoring the ever present danger of climate change? More extremely, did African Americans travel to the Americas to work on plantations? Or were Africans forcibly removed from their respective homelands and subjugated to the horrors of enslavement by white capitalists? As the old saying goes, history is written by the victors. Today, some may argue that because of the existence of the amazing tool that is internet, that the shadows that Plato used to symbolize a false representation of society no longer exist today. However, I argue that because of the internet, these shadows exist now more than ever. False information is more readily available on forums and blogs written on the internet by anonymous experts and so-called professionals in their fields. For example, people taking horse dewormer to treat COVID, people believing the election is rigged, fake news, so on and so forth. In Greek mythology, Hercules was tasked with killing a mythical beast called the Hydra. And much like the mythical Hydra, lies profligate on the internet in the same way. With the Hydra, if you cut off one head, two more took its place. On the internet, when you debunk one lie or conspiracy theory, two more take its place as well. In an ideal situation, in order to remove any doubt that an individual is swayed by any shadow's influence, one would theoretically have to be something between a cross of the Flash or Santa Claus. Meaning you would have to be able to travel across the world at supersonic speed to truly understand the perspectives of a story seen on the news. They would also have to be a supernatural being like Santa Claus, because this individual would need to be immortal in order to have the time to truly study the intricacies of more complex situations, such as US affairs in foreign countries. Knowledge in every language, of course, would also help as well. In the end, I believe that eliminating all twisted and manipulated perspectives is a moot venture. As a society, we just have to pick and choose which stories and perspectives we more personally align with, and arm ourselves with as much empirical evidence to prove our point as possible. Argue. Thank you, and that's the end of my presentation.